Okay, today we are starting training methods, which we have discussed to a certain extent in the previous class, and then performance and termination management. So training, or of course, we said there were two types of training, on the job and off the job. So we are going to discuss them in details, including pros and cons of them. And then we have performance management strategies. Have you done performance management? How many of them are there? Four, very good. So then we are going to do them, and then termination management, right? So termination management, we have mainly two types. Have you done it? No, voluntary and
I actually took the lesson today, but I don't really know what's going on.
okay. So we have two types of termination, voluntary and involuntary. Right. So then we'll discuss, let's start from the employee training. Take down. Refers to the provision of new skills and knowledge to employees to carry out their job tasks effectively and efficiently.
What is that word say?
Which one?
First one on the second line.
First one, the. This one? The. So of course, two types of training. On the job. Of the job. Right. So on the job training means employees learning new skills, knowledge within the workplace during work hours. Right. So then what are those? Basically, we can say this includes being coached by an existing employee having a senior staff member act as a mentor from a job shadowing by an experienced employee from a hiring external trainers into the job and having employees rotated. Okay, let's write advantages. Number one, employees can perform their role while training. Right, next one, minimize losses to productivity. Next one, individuals who, hold on, sorry. Not individuals. This is cheaper than off the job training. Next one, employees may learn bad habits from being trained by existing staff, next one, learning environment can be noisy. With distractions, from other works, senior staff who act as act as trainers, maybe. Distracted, to their usual job responsibilities. Right. Okay, we'll write the of the job training answer, then we'll discuss everything together. This involves employee gaining their knowledge and skills in a location external to the business. This can be done by attending conferences that provide knowledge performing simulations or workshops external to the workplace. Attaining specific qualifications from TAFE or universities and online training courses. outside the job. And we'll do the advantages. Employees are receiving training from professions sorry, make it professional, sorry, professionals that wouldn't be gained at workplace. Next one. Employees would enjoy training as this is done in a distraction free environment and disadvantages. Work flow can be disrupted. Son, this is more costly and time consuming. Okay, now you can read it both the on the job and off the job. I'll explain it. Lawan, when you say you are having the sack for this one?
Too sure to check. Okay. On the fourth.
Fourth. Fourth is fourth of April?
Mhm.
Saturday.
Sorry, the first and the fourth.
Sorry?
The
The first. Okay, on Wednesday.
Did you get a new phone?
Hmm? Yeah. But this is for a while, I mean, for few months.
Yeah, like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You had a Samsung or something.
Yes, I had Samsung. This is an iPhone, but I don't, sorry? Yes, yes, Pro Max. I don't really like it though, however.
No, you like to use them now.
Yeah.
It's fancy, so.
Well, I just wanted to change, that's why I got this one. Uh, because here everything is with Apple, so I had to buy an iPad, then Done ready? Okay. Now, do you get the difference? Right. So, firstly, what is training? Employees are getting the skills and knowledge that is required for them to carry out their job tasks efficiently and effectively. And then, of course, we have two types of training: on the job and off the job. On the job training means basically employees get the training within their work phase. Usually, there are a few methods we call coaching, then job shadowing, and then mentoring, um, things like that, right? And then this is where supervisor, manager, or maybe a senior staff is training them employees while they are at work, right? So the benefits, of course, now there is an easy method to do. Now see, benefits of the on the job will become costs or the disadvantages of the job. For example, we are saying advantages will be, yes, they are performing their job while training. Now look at the disadvantage of off the job. We are saying workflow can be distracted. Why? Disrupted. Why? Because when we are doing off the job, employee is not there at the job, right? We have to replace that man. Otherwise, that function is lost, right? So workflow can be disrupted. Also, minimize losses to the productivity, and then, and on the other hand, this is cheaper than off-the-job training, whereas on the job training is cheaper. Then when you go to the off-the-job, we are saying it is more costly and also time consuming, right? Benefits of on-the-job training is employees are familiar with the setup there, the machinery, facilities, equipment, technology. But when it comes to the off-the-job training, the disadvantage is that employees may sometimes struggle. They are not familiar with the workplace, right? So then those are the now always when you remember one set, opposite of that will be the disadvantages of the other method, right? Similarly, now let's say we'll go through the disadvantages of the on-the-job training. Employees may learn bad habits from being trained from the existing staff, right? Then on the other hand, we are saying for that benefit of that one for the off-the-job training is employees get training from professionals, right? Then learning environment can be noisy in the on-the-job training. Why? Because we are doing it while we are carrying out our jobs. But off-the-job training advantage is that they are getting the training in a free, in a noisy-free or disruption-free environment, right? Then disadvantages of the on-the-job is senior staff may be distracted because they are also training the employees while they are doing their job, but there is no such a problem in the of the job training because the trainers exclusive job is to help out the employees. I mean, to train the people so that they are very productive. So like that, we can, when you remember one set, you automatically can apply for the other one, right? Then off-the-job training, basically we are providing knowledge outside the and skills outside the workplace. Usually it is in a TAFE college, university, or in a special training facility. And then the examples for this one will be the methods of the job training would be simulation. What is simulation? Have you heard simulation? Yeah, what is it?
Like if the scenario is happening, then like they will create it.
Yes, correct. So we make real world scenarios. Yeah. Then the other one is role play. So the other method of the job training is role play. So like that, there are different methods. and also on top of that we have coaching, mentoring, etc. Okay, so then that's all for the training. Then we have another concept called development, right? We'll write it at that as well, right? Okay, do you understand this one, Lorna? Yeah, what is it? Basically, we are saying employees getting better knowledge, skills, then experience, proficiencies, capabilities, competencies, anything, right? That they can better able to take on more responsibilities. Otherwise, we can say development is improving the existing skills and knowledge, right? Okay, then we are coming to the performance management, our main topic today. So, what is performance management? Performance management is we are trying to improve the business performance overall, right, in the organization while improving the individual performance. Now, however, more specifically, we are trying to improve the individual performance. So when we improve the individual performance, automatically what will happen? Business performance will be improved. So then what we are trying to do here is we try to link the individual performance, or we try to link the business performance to individual performance of the employees, so that we are trying to achieve the objectives. Right. So we have 4 types. Yeah, you said at the beginning there were 4 types. Do you remember? Okay. What are the things you remember?
Management by strategies.
Management by objectives. Yes. MBO. Yeah.
Self-evaluating.
Self-evaluation.
Employee appraisals.
Yeah, but it is different thing, 2 different thing actually. Employee observation. Yeah. Or otherwise you can say, what is it? You can say, yes, performance appraisal. Yes. And then
And then
employee.
I don't remember the name, but where the employees wanted it.
Yeah, observation. Yeah. Yeah. Employee observation, right? So then those are the four, right? MBOs, management by objectives, then performance appraisal, then employee observation and self-evaluation, right? Okay, right. Then we'll do it. Yeah, first we take down the performance management. Right. There are four types of strategies. Management by objectives. Then performance appraisal. Then self-evaluation. And last one is employee observation. Huh? Okay. So management by objectives, we'll write it. We call MBO. Or you can say MBOs, whichever it is, you know. Right. Right, advantages. Overall performance of the business is improved. Strong relationship between the employee and manager. Develops Positive environment is formed improvement in motivation. Then the goal is achieved. Then the disadvantages. Employees taking harmful acts, harmful shortcuts. To achieve goals, next one, too many goals may increase staff stress. Next one, time consuming. Yeah, those are the disadvantages. You can read them down, I'll explain it. Left, ready? Okay. Now, do you understand this story? Management by objectives, right? Yeah. Actually, this is very practicable. Um, um, I used to work for a company in Thailand after my graduation. So there we practice this one, MBUs, management by objectives. So I have done practical, right? So what do we do here? Manager and employee, or if it is not the manager and the supervisor, sit together and they set goals. Okay, so it's like I'm sitting with you and then setting goals for you collectively, right? So so it is not like dumping. I'm not dumping the targets or goals on you. We come to an agreement that look, these are the things that you can achieve by this within this time period, right? Then basically you are working for that, and if you need help, yeah, of course, the manager or supervisor will help you. Then what happens is employee will try to achieve those goals, right? Then basically it works as a motivation for the employee. Why? You know the reason. In my organization, I don't know, like in other organizations also, if they do it, we were paid for each goal we achieve, right? So for each goal we achieve, we are paid. So basically, we set 10 goals in a month, and then when we achieve them, of course, like all of them are worth the uh, the same value, right? So then when we achieve them, we are paid, and then they will be like those management by NGOs or the objectives that we achieve will be treated as a benchmark for us to get the next promotion, right? To gain career advancements and things like that, right? So basically, our overall performance is evaluated from the MBAs, right? So basically, what happens? We define the objective, and then manager set the goals. Manager and employees set the goals. Then at the end of the period, they are evaluated, right? Performance is evaluated in terms of achieving goals, and then basically manager provides the feedback to the employee so that in the future employee can improve the employee's performance. What are the advantages? Yes, of course, the business's overall performance is achieved, and then there is a strong relationship between the employees and managers, and then there is a positive environment for working, and then motivation is improved when the goal is achieved, and of course, employee is paid. So then further motivation is improved, and then employee is trying to achieve it because they are set together. So it is not really one-sided goals. They are set together so that employee is more confident and motivated. What are the shortcuts? I'm sorry, disadvantages that employees can make? Can have shortcuts. Of course, we are trying. Why? Because we are paid, right? So we are trying to get the payment. Then sometimes too many goals may increase the staff stress. Of course, it is time consuming because we want to set out the goals. We have to sit together and then sometimes if the employee and also there are situations where we get frustrated when we don't get to achieve the goals. So those are the disadvantages. Right? Any questions? This is straightforward, yes? Right. Okay, then we are going to the performance appraisal. Right. sorry, I'm going to change in training courses that are necessary can be costly. Right, I can read it. I'll explain it. Right. What is this one? Performance appraisal. What is it different from management by objectives?
Management by objectives, they just set goals.
Yeah. But this one, yes. Yeah, manager uh, collectively sets the goals.
No, wait. I have a word for it. Observes the employee.
Oh. Yeah, so here the manager observes the employee. Yes, yeah, using different criteria. What can be kind of criteria? Probably the productivity of the employee, then maybe a communication level, and then decision making, things like that. There can be different criteria. So then after that, giving the feedback, and then it will be helpful and establish future goals, right? Then advantages are quite similar to the previous one. So relationship improves, and then promotion opportunities would arise. And then also this will highlight where the employee requires training. And then after that, proper training can be given. However, disadvantages could be those training courses can be costly, time consuming, and then sometimes back-to-back poor appraisals may lose the motivation of the employee. And sometimes, if the employee achieves the objectives, would expect bonuses and other benefits. Yes. Right. Okay. Then second last one, self-evaluation. Right. I'll write the self-evaluation. Okay, please read it. I'll explain it. Okay, right. What is self-evaluation? Employee
Like evaluates.
evaluates themselves, very good. And basically, again, there is a set criteria. And then, however, actually, this one, practically when it comes, do you think that the self-evaluation, let's say, we give you a test, right? And then you do it, then you mark it yourself. So sometimes you can be biased, right? Dishonest. So then do you think that, let's say, you mark it by yourself, teachers would take your marks as it is? No. Teachers also will go through. Same thing. Even though we say self-evaluation, it doesn't happen necessarily like that. The supervisor or the manager will go through, right? They do it, even my wife's organization, they do the same thing, self-evaluation, but the manager overlooks and then signs off. Some areas where basically this is, when they are given for bonus, right? This is what they do, self-evaluation. Then, however, the employee has to write, let's say, you are marking yourself as excellent, then you have to give the reasons why you are saying that. Then the supervisor or manager will say yes or no, right? Then finally, they will come into a conclusion, and then if the manager doesn't agree, manager will say why, right? So, however, that's a story. I can't remember uh, from my wife's perspective, if she has an agrees agree with her boss, and then I don't know what will happen practically because I haven't done this one, this self-evaluation thing for myself. And also sometimes it can be, annoying while you are evaluating yourself. It's hard, yes. So sometimes it may not be realistic. So, however, guys, this one employer can get an insight as to employees' understanding of their own strengths and weaknesses. So then, employer or the manager will get an idea what employees feel about their strengths and weaknesses. Time efficient, of course, because managers' time is saved, and then employees can increase their employability. And then if they wish, then they of course can go through the training and other options. Then disadvantages: if the employees are dishonest, then this is going to be a waste of time by each and every um, evaluated point would have a big change. Then if it goes through training courses, as we said here, they can be expensive, and on the other hand, if the employee is not honest, employee is dishonest, then dishonest, the capabilities and weaknesses can be either exaggerated or underestimated. So basically, those are the cons of this one. Right. Then finally, we are coming to the employee observation, last one, for the performance management. Yeah, ready? Right? Okay. So, what is this employee observation?
So when employees observe each other.
Observe each other.
They
Okay.
know.
Okay. Um, okay, I had to give you an example for this. Take down an example. Right? 360-degree evaluation. Right. Right. Yeah. Have you heard about 360-degree? No. So 360, yeah. Wasn't it? Sorry, wasn't?
Listen.
Ah, okay. 360. Why? What do you do at the school? Yeah. You are going through the phone? No?
When I let out the phones on this thing, I just stare
Uh-huh.
off into the distance.
Why?
Sometimes if the teacher's just talking and talking, then I get.
Really?
So I just.
So the teacher doesn't give you a note? The teacher doesn't give you a note like this?
No, she just talks and we have to write our notes like in our own time.
Uh-huh. So if you don't listen, then how do you take your notes?
I think I'm using the textbook.
Ah, okay. So teacher doesn't summarize like this?
She does.
Okay. She gives you a note?
Yeah, she just writes it on the board and we just take a photo.
Okay. All right. So employee observation means this one, right? So employee observation can happen. Not other, you said like other employees are observing. No. This employee observation can happen in different levels. That means your supervisor or manager is observing you. Then your peers, people who are in the same level, observes you. Also subordinates, people who are below you, observes you. Everybody is observed. So then that's what we call like 360-degree evaluation. What is that? Everyone, see 360 degrees, all the levels, top, bottom, sides, everybody is evaluated. Only once I have taken part in this kind of an evaluation where I evaluated our colleague. However, at the end, she lost her job. Yeah, because like evaluation was, even though it was a friend, so we had to be honest.
What did you say in the evaluation that
Yeah, basically like we pointed out strengths and weaknesses. No. I think mainly she had weaknesses, so then that's not our problem. So what can we do? Right? So then we were effective, yes, our evaluation. However, probably not only my one, so other people's one also affected. So, however, this is the observation, right? These are the as I said, like the different benefits will be, it is improving the interconnectivity in corporate culture, increases motivation. Why does it increase motivation? How? Yeah, when you are, let's say, imagine like you know that you are being observed. How do you feel? Do you,
Didn't know you were being observed.
yeah, let's say if you know it, if you know that you are observed, then how would you work? Would you work better?
I
Or,
would just work better.
yes, exactly. See, that's it. So then
I mean, it doesn't really, like improve like motivation overall. It just improves their like very, very short term
yeah, it can be short term, you're correct. But
motivation.
yeah, and regardless, it will increase the motivation, right? So then, especially let's say sometimes like we know that we are observed, and otherwise we have been given a notice that we are observed, then we will try to work hard. Yes. Then also, if the employees are unaware that they are observed, then that will give accurate results, right? Then disadvantages, of course, friends will exaggerate, or they'll give inaccurate feedback. People can be stressed, workflow can be disrupted while you are working, you are observing the others, things like that, right? Okay, so basically those are the pros and cons of the employee observation, right? Now, Lavanya, you think you can give me a summary of what we did so far?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. You-
Basically,
Yeah. What are the four methods of performance management?
I forgot everything.
Yes.
Employee
You don't have to say like in the order. You can say any as you remember.
Management,
Hmm.
something objectives.
Management objective, yes. Management by objectives.
Yeah, management by objective.
Yes.
And then self-evaluation.
Yep.
And
Self-evaluation.
observation.
Employee observation.
Performance appraisal.
Performance appraisal. Yeah.
That's it, right?
That's it. Yeah. So can you summarize them?
Performance appraisal is where the manager
Mhm.
evaluates the employee.
Mhm. Yes. How?
I don't.
Yeah. Using what? What are the methods that the manager would use?
I don't either.
Yeah. Different criteria. Yes.
Oh yeah, criteria. Okay.
Mhm.
And then management by objectives is where the employee and manager sit down to
Mhm.
like produce like goals.
Mhm.
Like
Produce
based on
goals.
business objectives.
Yep.
And then self-evaluation is where the employee evaluates themselves.
Mhm.
And then employee observation is where like
Good.
everyone observes.
Yeah. Correct. All right, then we'll start. I don't know if we can finish this one today, but we'll start it. Termination management. Right. You know what termination is?
Wait,
Term- Yes. Yeah, firing. So only firing, yes? Not only firing, even if the employee leaves by itself, that's also termination. Yes. Termination means what?
getting rid of him.
Yes, basically we finish the employment. The meaning of terminators, you stop. Terminate means you stop. So that means job is stopped, employment is done. Two ways. What are the two ways?
Wait, the employee leaves on their own?
Yes.
Or the company makes the employee?
Yes, basically correct. Voluntary and involuntary termination. Voluntary termination, that means employee itself leaves the business.
So they quit.
They quit by themselves. By mainly two ways, but there's another third method also introduced. right? That's what I have given here. Right. Firstly, what will be the first one? They,
Retirement.
yeah, retirement. Okay, retirement. So that means what is retirement?
They don't work ever again.
They don't work.
Again.
Yeah, basically they quit the paid workforce. They are leaving the workforce, right? Usually, when can they do it?
When they're old.
When they're out. You can do it at any time. You don't have to be old. Why? How can you retire? If you have,
Money.
yes, if you have enough money, you can retire at time. You don't have to be old. Even if you can do it now also. Yeah. If you, I mean, if you have money, otherwise you can't leave the you can't leave the workforce, right? So then you can leave, basically leave the paid workforce. So retirement. Next one, you resign. Ah, you have done this at school? Ah, okay. What do you do at school now?
I don't know, she took it today, I wasn't really paying attention.
My God, you're a wonderful student. What are the other subjects you do, Ravana?
Methods of like
Mhm.
computing, physics,
Mhm.
English. I already did general math and I'm doing business management.
Okay. You do accounting now?
I chose accounting, but they weren't running it at our school, so
They were running it at school?
they were, like they said, we're not running it because not enough students picked it.
Mhm. But if you want, you can take it virtually.
It's too late now though.
Too late? No. It's
Like
not too late.
surely, like the unit one kids would have done their first step.
Yeah, that's fine, but you can join in unit 2 if you want. What did you take instead of accounting?
Like computing.
Do you like it? Yeah, there's no point in doing it. Yeah. I have some students who are doing virtually. I help them. So yeah, if you want, take it virtually. There's no point. If you don't like it, no point in doing it. Okay. Then termination. The other method is resignation. That means you resign.
So
You quit. You resign. Every job you have a space or room for resigning. Anytime you want to leave, you can leave. But however, you have to give enough notice according to. No, that depends. It can be 2 weeks. It can be 1 week. It can be a month, 3 months. Also, if you are a general manager, that means you are a big man there, right? Manager, general manager. You have to give them 3 months. Because like the bigger your role, the more more lengthier the notice of resignation, right? Then the third one is we call involuntary. Yes, what is it? Very good. Involuntary. No, not involuntary resignation.
termination.
Yeah, involuntary. No, I mean this one. United firstly. We are saying this is voluntary and involuntary. And we have here, we said firstly resignation, then retirement, and the other one is redundancy. This one is we call voluntary redundancy. What is that? Voluntary redundancy is like this. Sometimes organization offers to the employees um, openly to quit the job with a pay package.
Oh, I know.
You know that one. Good. So you have had some kind of attention, yes?
I was not paying attention, but I remember the words.
So that means, why is that? Because when the business can't point out these are the people that should leave, and they'll say openly, look, this is the benefit that we will give you. If you want, you can resign. Right?
Then what if they don't want to leave?
If they don't want to leave, that's a good question. If they don't want to leave, then they'll pick you. Pick you further, basically, then they'll say your job is redundant. That is coming under involuntary. Redundant means,
Close the job.
yes, they will make the job no longer available in the organization. So basically, the famous term that they'll say is restructure. Restructure. Okay, that's what they would do. All right, so we'll write the involuntary ones as well.
So do I write restructure?
No, don't write restructure. This is what, no, not restructure. Right, this one, involuntary, also we have redundancy. That is normal redundancy. I mean, to make the jobs redundant, they'll do restructure. And then the other one is dismissal. This is what we call as fire or sack. Right? Give this.
Unfair dismissal, though. I wrote down dismissal and unfair dismissal.
Yes. That we are going to go to, don't know. Yeah, sometimes dismissal can be unfair. Yeah. Then where do you go? If it is unfair, if you think it is no, I mean, you definitely will go home. But where else you are going to go? Yes, I mean, which organization would you go to? If you feel that you are
Opposing
yes, you are opposing, or if you feel that your dismissal is unfair, then where do you go?
to the rival company.
Which company?
Rival company.
No. You'll go to the Fair Work Australia. You'll complain. I will discuss. We are going to do that. Okay. Before that, we have to write the definition for this one. Termination. This is the ending the employment contract in a voluntary or involuntary way. Yeah, did you write it? Okay. Then Lavanya, with that, shall we finish for today? Then we'll do the rest next time, and we have to do some questions as well. The answers for the other questions I'll email you. Thank you.